This is Jerome Shaw, host of the Open Palm Podcast, motivator, meditator, coming at you live with a message on one of the most underrated agents of change that you will ever find in life, that you will ever find on the planet, and that I'm so pleased to discover. It is one of the most underrated things that you can do for yourself and for anyone else that you come in contact with. So thank you for joining, Mike. Appreciate you, brother. George, what's happening? Thank you for joining today. And thank you for bringing your energy here in this space. So let's go ahead and get into the message for today. And we appreciate this message coming from our friend Tuche, the Plasma Goddess. Follow Tuche at plasma_goddess. And she brings the message today that every act of kindness goes further than you will ever know. Do you believe that? And have you found that you've received acts of kindness that have passed through you, have come to you, and gone through you to others? Where does kindness stop in the world? Where do the ripples that we create in our external reality cease? Do you ever throw a pebble in a pond and see the edge of the ripple? Do you ever actually see the ripples stop? When we take action in this life, when we give of ourselves in this way, when we give love, when we are kind, when we take time, where does that end? Who says that it stops? Who says it has to end? Who says that it does not continue on forever? Eternally. How you are affecting the collective with all of your actions. When you are kind to yourself, inadvertently, you are kind to others. You are kind to the world because we receive that kindness. If not physically, energetically. We are receiving the energy from everything that you are doing for yourself. So what is the kindness that goes further than you will ever know in life? What are the pebbles thrown in the pond that create ripples further than we can ever see on the surface? What are they doing for others? And what is the most underrated agent of change? That is what we're talking about today. You know, the little acts of kindness that you do, the seemingly insignificant ones, the ones that people would easily overlook, right? That someone could easily discount, easily say, well, I don't have to do that. Well, I could go out of my way to do that, but I don't have to. Would anybody notice? Would anything even change? I'm letting you know right now, my friend. The answer is yes. Someone is always noticing. Someone is always watching, and something is always changing. Every time you take the step to be kind. These little acts of kindness are creating a domino effect in life, affecting not only you, but everyone that you affect. And everyone that you affect affects someone else, that affects someone else, that affects someone else, that affects another. A sister, a brother, a father, a mother. Nothing we do goes unnoticed. There are no small actions in an infinite universe. And do you realize that that means you? Being an embodiment, an act of kindness. We have a message from our brother O'Neill as well. O'Neill says, kindness is the warmth we infuse into our words. So no matter how deep the truth, it is sent from love. I can recall times when I was at the grocery store, grabbing some juice or some coconut water, whatever, and I'm in line and I see the cashier at the register. And they have this look on their face, right? This look like they don't want to be there. And so they just give that, automated response. Hey, how's it going? Or did you find everything you were looking for? How are you doing today? And I say, great, thanks for asking, amazing. How's your energy today? How's your heart? How are you doing? And it's almost as if they just expect that automated response and they don't realize that I'm actually looking at them. I'm actually asking. I'm actually pausing. I'm actually waiting for them to answer. And then you see this look, this register on their face when they realize you actually do care. That in that moment, you took the time to be kind. You weren't just saying something just to be saying it. You weren't just spraying something just to display it. No, you actually cared. You actually were wondering about this person's well-being, even if this individual was a complete stranger. You cared enough to be kind. And it's interesting, the demeanor that shifts, the energy that changes in a person when they realize that you are actually listening, that you actually want to know how they are, how they're feeling, how their heart is, how their mind is, their mental state. It can change a person. It can melt a person. And it can make a stranger a friend. So, my friend, how can you use kindness? And how can it be so underrated in the lives of others who don't realize its tremendous power? They say to be kind whenever possible. You might be asking yourself, when should I be kind? What are the times that I should be kind? Right? At 3 o'clock? At 12 o'clock? Should I be kind at midnight? Be kind whenever possible. And here's a tip. Here's a little insider tip. It's always possible. Always. Even when someone does you wrong, even when someone calls you out your name, even when someone cuts you off on the road, can you still be kind? The answer is yes. The answer is always yes. I got this from Dr. Wayne Dyer. No matter the question, love is the answer. So choose being kind over being right, and you'll be right every time. How do you win an argument? By not having one. It's so much easier said, isn't it? But you can be kind. And when you are kind, over being right, over being correct, you are correct. You are right every time when you choose to be kind. Because two people don't have to agree to be kind to one another. We don't have to be of the same race, the same creed, the same ethnicity, the same religion, the same belief, the same anything to be kind. Kindness is a universal language. It is something that many of us understand throughout all cultures, throughout all countries and continents. We realize kindness is its own language. It's energetic. Kindness is a language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. It's not something that's coming from the headspace. It's coming from the heart. And it's something that we all can feel. Something that you can give at any point in time. So understanding that we don't have to do things for people because of a situation, because of a result, a desired outcome, right? Not latching on to those external things that we wish to receive. When you give, you are already receiving. Open hands go both ways. So do things for people not because of who they are, not because of what they might do in return, but because of who you are. right? Because of who you are. It says a lot more about you to be kind than it says about who you think this person is, or who you think, or what you think they might do in return for your kindness. For kindness is its own reward. You've already been paid when you've paid a kindness to another. Being kind is giving what you have, giving things even when it seems like you have nothing to give. I remember they said Mother Teresa was asked by someone, Mother Teresa going out, doing all these things for people, and someone feeling that they were not resourceful, that they did not have the resources to give, asking her, what can I do? What can I give? I have nothing. I have no material things. I have no monetary wealth, no value. What can I give? I want to give something. Tell me, what can I do? And Mother Teresa told them, smile. Smile. Can you give that? Can you give a smile? Do you have muscles in your face that can go up and down? So turn that frown upside down, my friend. That is something that you can give that costs you nothing. So, lastly, my friend, what is the most underrated agent of change in this life, in this world? Unexpected kindness can be the most powerful, the least costly, and most underrated agent of human change. In a world where we have random acts of violence, random acts of hatred, random acts of greed, jealousy, envy, lust, all those random acts, can we not have random acts of kindness? Random acts of love, random acts of giving, which as far as I'm concerned is true living. Find someone today that you can be kind to, and you will never regret it. As I look back and recall all the times that I've been kind, they've never been times that I would take back. So my friend, much love to you. Thank you so much for thank you for breathing in this space today and receiving the energy and the message. Appreciate you. Hey there, Vivian. Thank you for joining. Awesome, my friend. Much love to all of you, each of you here. Carly, much love to you. Celestial, much love. Gratitude. Hey there, Blue Lotus in the building. And hey, Mo, thank you for joining. Yes, Blue Lotus says no actions, no small actions in an infinite universe. Peace and light to you, my friend. Yeah, kindness like love is a verb. You got it. It's an action word. You got it. Grand rising to you, Carly. Carly. Kindness is its own reward, Carly says. Yes, yes. And I know that you know that, definitely. I know that you realize that for sure. So much love, my friend. Thank you for being kind and taking the time today. Definitely share this with someone who you feel would gain value from the message. Just tag their name or just put it on your story. You never know, even one person could make such a difference in life, and you never know how far those ripples will reach in the world just by one person hearing this today. So thank you for spreading that, paying it forward. Hit the bell notification if you want to be notified whenever we do these sessions, and definitely grab the Open Palm podcast. You can listen to that by clicking on the link in the bio. It's available streaming on all platforms for your listening pleasure and your daily inspiration. My friend, be well, be blessed. Continue, keep going. Thank you always. Much love. And we'll catch you again very, very soon. Take care.